Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Let me just check my watch that I'm not wearing real quick. Yeah, it's draft time. So we are going to be doing a Playmaker draft today. Let's find out what team we're going to be using by doing the good old-fashioned randomizer. It's not even really randomizing, it's kind of... You know what, it is randomizing, but it would be nice if they just added a random button here. Anyway, that's nitpicky. I am going to stop in 3 now. Arizona. I guess... I did just kind of pick on them recently with a video for, you know, lowest rated NHL team against other teams, so I think that's fair. It's justified. At first, I was scared. I was petrified. Don't even think about editing my lines, you jabroni. Obviously, player morale, I turned that off. Now, I used to always have it on, but apparently people are against the morale system, so I've since turned it off and kept it that way. CPU trades, we will leave on. I think everything else is all good to go. Which I, of course, have to turn off injuries, which is a rule. Actually, in this menu, it's under quick settings, which makes a lot more sense. This makes me want to change to my Arizona hat, but... Oh, we get pick 11. I forgot to even guess. Oh, well, I wouldn't have guessed 11, that's for sure. But the thing is, the green screen would just completely do that hat in, so that's not going to happen. Here we go. Round 1. We need a playmaker. And I think Sidney Crosby would be a prime candidate. But let's see if there's any other players here that we could pick up. Malkin. Alright, I think it's going to be Crosby. I don't think we have to go with offensive defenseman for this one. I know playmaker is sort of a offensive position, but I think defense will just kind of draft whatever we can. But yeah, let's take Sidney the Kidney. It's actually harder to find playmakers than I thought it was going to be. Alright, we got Buchnevich here, and we have... Oh, Kyrou! That's tough. But Kairou's 2.8 is too good to turn down, so I'm going to be selecting him. Our next pick should be kind of close, so Buchnevich might still be there, but... Oh, yeah, he is. Okay, we could still take him. Kadri's probably a two-way forward. Yeah, okay. Can't take Kadri, but we can take... Yeah, I don't know. What about Nurse, though? 5.6, and we would have a great defenseman. Rangers fans would be fuming. Oilers fans would be upset. Okay. This is a real tough decision. Just for the simple fact that we already have a right winger, and he's making 200k less, I'm going with Darney. Actually, Buchnevich is on the Blues now. I just completely wiped that from my memory, and then it kind of popped in, so yeah. There we go. Have that locked down now. Kreider's a power forward. Giroux is a playmaker, and he's only making 4.1, which, again, a little hard to turn that down. Okay, let's take him then. Claude Giroux. Welcome to the Arizona Coyotes. Teravainen is a left winger, which is huge because we do not have one of those yet, and he's a playmaker. So, welcome to the team, Tivu. I was debating on drafting Matt Dumba, and then I realized he's right-handed, and now I am for sure drafting Matthew Dumba. Ryan Strome will be our next selection. I am only now realizing I have completely neglected drafting a goaltender. And they might have to wait one more because I'm taking Ryan Suter. Heh. Please be a good goalie? Okay, that's not bad at all. James Reimer is solid. I think he normally sims very well for me as well. So, that is huge. Let's go, Jim. Yes, I know his name is James. Okay, relax. Joel Edmondson, 83 overall defenseman. Let's do it. Trevor Moore is the first playmaker I came across, I'm pretty sure, which is... getting a little bit scary, but nonetheless, he's a good right-wing playmaker, 82 overall, not making a whole lot. We are very cap-conscious with this team. Although he's making 5.9, and I could take Mike Smith, I'm going to take Grubauer simply for the fact that he has 3 abilities. And a backup with 3 abilities, you can't go wrong. On top of that, I feel like we've been pretty good so far with cap-wise picks, so we afforded that luxury. It seems to me that all the playmakers are centermen, but we have 81 face-offs here for Eric Haula, and that will be our 4th centerman. But one of them could probably play the wing or something. Even if not, we'll just have an insane center core. A little bit of Dennis Mulligan, 76 overall. Hopefully he goes up throughout the year, but let's draft him. Men like Dominic, 750k. He is a left wing / right wing. Guy can do it all. Very versatile. Let's make this selection. We only need to make 5 more selections and we have $24 million of cap. We have been pretty good in terms of getting players on decent contracts. So I think what I'm going to do right now is draft the 83s that I can. So Duncan Keith is a defender. Yep. Let's take him. Goligoski, the only 83 on the board that we can take because he's a defenseman. Let's go. Oh, no way. I thought Radulov was a yeah. No, I wish I thought that because then I would have known. I thought he was a sniper. And he's not. He is, in fact, a playmaker. So let's go and take him. That is massive. Paul Stastny is also a playmaker. Another centerman, but he has 85 faceoffs, which is very, very solid. I know that one of these centers has a slash left or right wing in there as well. We should be okay to play one of them on the side. But anyway, let's go Stastny. Unfortunately, our squadron only has one right-handed defenseman, but I think we'll make it work. And now we just got to find a playmaker somewhere that is making about $4 million or less. He is another centerman, but Jason Spezza is a certified legend. 85 faceoffs as well. So that could be huge for PK, something like that. I will be selecting Jason. The fantasy draft is now complete, and here we go. So after our pick of Spezza, yeah, they just sort of drafted some players that will not be in the lineup. So we don't got to worry about them. Can you imagine how crazy it would be if just something happened? I don't know what, but something happened that the NHL actually had to restart with a fantasy draft. That would be just craziness, really. Oh my word. That's not good. Line 4 ain't gonna sim too well, but at least we got a +5 on the first line. That's got to count for something, right? What about defensively? Ooh, okay. We get a +1 with these two and with Suter and Goligoski. Keith and Edmondson on the final pair get a 0, but that's all right. And then if we go to our goaltenders, we got James and Phillip. I think our team looks pretty solid. I feel like player types do matter quite a bit. No idea how we're going to do. But if I had to guess, Crosby gets the most points with 80, and we end up with 44 wins, and we're going to make the playoffs. A big 8-4 loss to start off the year, but we bounced back with a shootout win and a win against the Blues and a win against the Oilers. Not so much against the Islanders, but you know what? Team looks, well, maybe I was going to speak too soon. Nice, string together 4 wins there in a row, and we haven't lost in regulation in quite a while. As I say that, we lose 2. 3, don't you dare make it 4. At least it wasn't regulation. Coach being fired already. If I had to guess which player type I think would be the best for this, I feel as though a two-way forward would be the best, and they would do well. But yeah, I feel like there's just so many options for two-way forwards. That's what makes it the best. We're third in the division at the moment, and we go and lose 2 games once again as I say something. So maybe I should just not talk anymore, and we will succeed. There we go. Little win, followed by a loss, and another loss. Nice. I just can't wait for the post-trade deadline collapse. It's inevitable. It really is. We are a buyer, and I'm going to enter the trade deadline, find out if there's any playmakers that I might be able to grab. Nuge? He's a two-way forward. Sniper. McDonough. Could get him. Voracek. Ooh, he is a playmaker. That's interesting. And Raquel is a playmaker as well. Voracek, 8.2 million, though. That'll be tricky. Never mind. We have a bunch of cap, apparently. 3 first-rounders for the Coyotes, but let's try this pick. Duncan Keith and a first for Alexiev, so we're replacing the defenseman that we're losing right now, although he is listed as a minor top 2 defenseman, but you'll pass for bottom 6, right? And then we could get Voracek as well, who is 85. So that will maybe go through. Let's try it. No. Wait, hold on. They didn't tell me why, but I'm going to just spice it up anyway and add the Montreal Canadiens first. What is going on here? We are not comfortable retaining the salary. I did not do that, but I've lowered it down to 1 million. Let's see if that will go through. Still no, they aren't interested in retaining any salary, it seems like. Apparently this will go through now. It was not letting me before. But anyway, I'll take it while I can get it. Propose trade with 2 seconds? Ooh, as nice as it would be to get Raquel, there is not any players I really feel are worth giving up for him. So I think we'll just leave it. But I could give up Goligoski and then try to find another defenseman. I don't know how I could go about that. We could just really stack up offensively. Maybe this will go through. Oh, it does. Cool. Now we need a defenseman. I tried to find a very affordable defenseman. Zaitsev making 1.1. And we could get him relatively easily, it seems like. So let's go ahead and accept that. Nice. We're done here. Time to exit the trade deadline. That's a pretty big trade. Kadri and Coyle headed to Washington. Another blockbuster trade for you all right there. I could see the green glowing on the top of my glasses, so I know that's going to look great. I was just double checking. Everyone is a playmaker, so that is great. Our last line there isn't so hot in terms of line chemistry. I think I'm going to bring Kyrou up and just make this third line a +1, and we'll leave that -3 down there. Defensively now, we have Zaitsev and Suter get a +2. That's great. Made some good moves. I wasn't even looking at that, but we'll take it. I was actually going to trade Grubauer, but he's killing it with a 921, and Reimer has a 906. So let's see how we do post-trade deadline. Hopefully, it's a little bit better than normal. Started off with an L, and another L, and another one. Okay, here we... Oh, no, never mind. It's actually impressive how predictable this game is. Like, we can't win a game after the trade deadline. It's just like, yo, you want to make playoffs? Yeah, how about no? We must have had the most pathetic division in the history of the NHL that we made the playoffs. Yeah, we did. We got 85 points, 38 wins, and we made it in. Remember when I said we were going to get 40, what did I say, 44 or something? Not even close. Chicago has 89, and so does Dallas. Let's check out the entire league. So 109 from Buffalo. We made it in at 21. At 21! What a joke! Crosby had the most points on our team with 76. Giroux had 63. Voracek 62. Atta boy. Teravainen 56. I'll just show you the entire roster right there. Alexiev. Oh my word. A -28, -25. Yeah, that last line struggled mightily. Let's check out our goaltenders. Reimer with a 904, 303. He had 3 shutouts on the year. Grubauer with a 921 and a 255, so he did quite well. In the league, Samsonov had the most wins with 42, and he had a 927 on top of it, so Vancouver must be insane. That is the only logical conclusion here. Demko with a 917, 916 from Markstrom. Blackwood with a 914. How about defensemen? What do we got here? Any point a game? No, but pretty close. Makar with 77. Victor Hedman with a nice amount of points. McAvoy with 68. Yossi 68. And let's check out forwards. Boom. Larkin with 100, winning an Art Ross. That's sick. I love seeing new players winning the Art Ross. Ovechkin with 47 goals. Looks like he might have the Rocket Richard and 97 points. Scheifele 97 as well. Marner 93. Let's see. Is 47 enough? Yes, it is. Before we get into our first round exit, let's have a look at Buffalo. What team did they draft? They have Kane, Lindholm, and Ehlers. Gurianov, Wallstrom, Yarncrook, Granlund, Pajot, Fogel, Grant, Bozak. Wait, I don't know, man. Why are they so good? They got Swayman in net, Slavin and McAvoy as their top pair. I don't understand. How will the 21st place Arizona Coyotes fare in the playoffs? Oh, never mind. We're done. I thought we were actually going to put up a fight there for a second. I mean, we still kind of did, you know? We didn't go down super easy. Didn't bring the brooms out. I call that a W. Philadelphia Flyers will go on to win the Stanley Cup. Utica Comets with the Calder. Let's see what kind of team Philly had. Let's go Kyrou. Did quite well in the playoffs. And where did Philly finish in the regular season? So in the entire league, they finished 4th with 102. And their first line was, oh yeah, Larkin, Marner, and Mantha. See, now that makes sense. Doc, Hosang, and Athanasiou. Brown, Sutter, and Perry. Tom Wilson on the 4th line. Brutal. Morgan Frost, though, returned to the Flyers, and he played with Donskoy as well. Haig, Murphy, Liljegren, Owen Power, Harley, and Zaboral. Then they had Werner and Markstrom. Yeah, their team's pretty good. Some might even say very good. The Flyers with the Stanley Cup, as we saw, and Vancouver made it to the finals, but the Flyers got the better of them. Larkin with the Art Ross and the Hart. Hedman gets the Norris. Pasta with the Lady Bing. The Calder goes to Raymond. Markstrom with the Conn Smythe. Samsonov with the Vezina. Kemper gets the William M. Jennings. Kukin with the Bill Masterton. De Silva gets the Jack Adams. Bergeron with the Selke. Larkin with the Lindsay. Rocket Richard, as we saw, goes to Overchicken. Let's look at the playoff tree. There you have it. Sweep Central after the first 2 rounds. I don't see... There was not a single sweep until the conference finals, and then it was only sweeps from there on out. You don't like to see that. But anyway, there you have it. The final playoff tree. Somehow we made it in. We did not deserve to be in, but we were in nonetheless. Anyways, thank you for watching. What player type do you want to see next? Go ahead and let me know. I'll see you soon.